Got rid of the action. The stingers and skimmers. We were going to check out Venus. Can't land on Venus, but I think we're going to check it out. Should have went around that. Instead of going through it. Okay. We're going to board our SRV. You can even board from the side. It doesn't have to be lined up just perfectly. We just put it on details, and then when the board ship comes up, we hit that. And we're aboard the ship. Sys alternate. Sys alternate. We need the alternate flight control so we can raise the ship. And I have it set on my voice attack. Sys landing.
Landing gear retracted.
We're going to go down to the system map. Pick Venus. And it's almost the gravity of Earth. And the temperature, surface temperature, is 735,000. I don't know if that's Celsius or Fahrenheit, but that looks pretty hot. Can't land on it, because as you see, there's not the blue ring over part of it saying we can't land, and we can't land over Earth, and we can't on Earth, and we can't land on Venus, and we can't even land on the moon of Earth. So, okay, but we'll get a close-up. So there it is. Sys alternate. The mass lock is on, so we have to wait for that. For the mass lock to go off. It's a little warm. 43. I'm not excited about that, but that's not too hot.
Frameshift drive charging.
We do have heat sinks if we had to use them, but it's only 62% on the temperature. At 70, your console starts smoking. Oh, it wants us to be aligned with the escape vector up there.
Engage.
We know where it's at. Okay. Let's spin this around where we can see the planet while we're going. So the goal of this set of videos is just get close-ups of the planets and moons that we can actually land on. We will do that. Venus shows in the system map that we're not able to land on it. So we're heading toward Venus. We haven't jumped into light speed yet. That's at 1C. We're going kilometers per second. And as you always know, I like to do the Discovery Scanner. Keep that up to date. And there's a Type 7 and a Sidewinder running around. So you never know. That Sidewinder might have an interdictor on it. So this is a permit only system. It is the system all of us humans are from. And after we check out Venus, we will check out Earth and its moon. This is a high metal content world. Shows there on the left. You scan this guy, it can give you some big money. It's probably why I've scanned them before. You'll see the grid will come up around the planet when we get to get close enough at a certain point. Need to slow down. Okay. Wanting to move away from the planet because the Super Cruise throttle sticks and it just takes off. And you don't want to run right into it. So we're going to do a drive-by. And we're going to check it out. Again, the system map shows that we can't land on it. But we can check it out. This is Earth's solar system, where we're all from. And now you see the grid starting to come up, because I have scanned it before. Okay. And you could come over here. And look at all the details. It's not quite as big as Earth, very hot. And like I said, the next one will be Earth that we will go to. Let's move away. Let's go to Earth. And thank you for joining me for checking Venus out. And now we're going to go to Earth. Crank up the speed. And we're going to head that way. Please check out my other videos for here on Sol. Like we went to Mercury and landed on Mercury and did some surface mining and saw some skimmers and stingers and all of that, so please check that one out. We're a quarter or a third of the speed of light. I'm going to move away just in case the throttle sticks. Frontier likes to make this game an obstacle course, so I'm sure that's why it sticks, because they want to see watch you panic or or whatever they do it for. We're 8 times the speed of light. I need to start slowing down. See how close we can get before the grid shows up, since I've scanned it before. You'll see two planets. You'll see the Earth and the Moon. The Earth's moon. And there's several stations around Earth, so like the Abraham Lincoln is one. Not in the year 2020, but in the year 3306. But I wanted to do some videos on kind of a drive-by of each planet. And those bright lights are other ships and Super Cruise. Those are some of the things I wondered when I first started. And Earth's another planet they do not allow you to land on. So we'll do a drive-by. Just like with the moon up there, we'll do a drive-by. Sure, I haven't scanned the moon, so we can get a little bit closer. So we'll go till the grid shows up, since it's been scanned. Yep, and the grid's starting to show, saying I've scanned it. Okay, let's go to here. Let's go to the system map. Let's go toward the moon. And our scanners are scanning the moon. Moon is another body that they will not allow us to land on. And this one is Sol, our solar system, the moon. It would be close enough to scan, but we're not. No, I did scan it. Yeah, it does show I did scan it at one point in time. Probably in the last 3 months. Okay. Go down to the system map. go over to Mars. Now, one thing I find curious about Mars, right there, the photo shows, or the image shows that it has an atmosphere and water. Well, we all know better than that. It doesn't have an atmosphere and water. It says it's suitable for water-based life. It's not really suitable for water-based life because there's no water. There's no proven water. Okay, so there's Mars. 1,000 or 1,200. So that'll take us a little bit of time to get there. The bright point there is our sun. These are orbits, these lines. Because the sun's probably going to go by us. I want to scoot down a little bit. I don't want to get too close to the sun. I don't want to purposely heat our ship up. Because that's not always good. Fuel scooping would probably be the only reason I would go there. And as you can tell, my fuel is down. We shouldn't use too much fuel here, but before we leave, so I will definitely need to get some fuel. Super Cruise mode, it'll be hard to use up all the fuel in Super Cruise. Because I have 3 fuel tanks. Mars is another planet they don't allow us to land on. They being Frontier. So it will not allow us to land on the planet. But we're going to drive up and look at the information on Mars. And I'm not sure, I might have scanned all the planets before. We'll be able to tell when we get close enough and a grid shows up or not. Yep, it does. Grid shows up. That means I have once before scanned it. Okay, it's a Earth-like. It says it's an Earth-like world. Frontier needs to check their information again because it's not an Earth-like world. There's not a suitable atmosphere, and there's no water that's been found on it. So they believe water has been found. They believe water has been there before, but there's been no water found. Then we have Jupiter. not letting us click on anything, so we'll come over here and find Jupiter. Didn't mean for that to happen. It's already been scanned. Let's move away from it a little bit. Oh, these panels can be such a bother. You gotta be right on it. Especially in a VR headset. It says it's 2.8 kilometers. So the video doesn't get too long. We will stop here and start another video. Until next time, I hope you watch my other videos, especially of Soul and my adventures and the beginnings. And please hit the subscription button and the bell to be notified. And I enjoy doing the videos, so help support me by clicking the subscription. It doesn't cost you anything, but it shows that you support my videos. Until next time, bye.